In a small mountain town, where trains passed only a few times a day, a lone Pitbull sat patiently near the edge of the old platform. No collar, no name, just waiting. Locals began noticing him after the first snow, his gray and white fur often dusted with frost, eyes fixed on every arriving train. He never chased, never barked, just watched and waited. An elderly station worker, a man in his late 60s, started leaving out scraps. The Pitbull never begged. He ate politely, then returned to his post. No one knew where he came from. Some said he'd been left behind. Others believed he had once traveled with someone who never returned. They started calling him because no matter the season, no matter the weather, he echoed the same unwavering hope. One spring morning, a woman in her 30s stepped off the train, suitcase in hand, heading back to her childhood town after many years away. She noticed Echo immediately, his stillness, his eyes that seemed to carry stories. When she asked about him, the old station worker shrugged. He's waiting for someone. Been here nearly 2 years. Moved by his loyalty, the woman began visiting Echo during her morning walks. She spoke gently to him, brought warm meals, and even left blankets when the air turned cold. Slowly, Echo began to trust her. Not entirely, but enough to lie down near her feet. Then one night, a blizzard rolled through the town. The next morning, Echo was gone. Worried, the woman and the station worker searched all morning. Finally, they found him trapped under a fallen tree branch near the snowy tracks. Injured and barely conscious, they carried him to the woman's home, where she nursed him through the worst of it. For the first time in years, Echo slept indoors, his body warm, his tail twitching in sleep. Over the next few weeks he healed, not just physically, but emotionally. He followed her from room to room, barked for the first time, wagged his tail without hesitation. Still, every evening, he would walk to the station and sit. One summer day, an older man stepped off the train with a limp and a worn cane. He spotted Echo instantly. He dropped his bags and whispered, "You're still here?" The man had been a hiker, lost in the mountains after an accident 2 years prior. When he finally made it back, his home was gone. His dog Echo presumed lost. Echo had waited. He had returned to the last place he saw him, the station. Tears flowed as the Pitbull climbed into the man's lap, tail wagging like a pup's. The town gathered as the story spread newspapers. Radio, even the local school children made a mural titled, "Loyalty Lives Here." Echo didn't stop visiting the station, but now he came with his human. They greeted travelers, comforted the lonely, and reminded everyone that loyalty doesn't fade, it waits. And the woman who had cared for Echo, she still saw him every day. Only now he ran to greet her, not with hesitation, but joy. At the base of the platform stands a plaque. Echo, the Pitbull who waited. Sometimes love doesn't chase, waits, right where it was last felt.